Hi there, I'm Petar and this is PetarSmiljana Qigong. Today I'm going to talk about heart meridian and fire element. In the previous video I have discussed the fire element in general. Now let's continue with the heart meridian, the yin meridian of fire element. Heart, as we all know, is the seat of our soul, but do we? I know that according to scientific experiments, our heart is an organ which knows what will happen even before it happens. It knows what is going on with our dear ones, and it speaks or reacts with instant electrical impulses, even when we are continents apart or even when we are in the isolated rooms. Heart speaks a quantum language without the boundaries of 3D matrix. Language no one can decipher yet, but what we might do is feel it in the form of feelings and emotions. Heart muscle is highly innervated and can therefore feel for real. I came to conclusion it is wise to listen to that spirit residing in my heart. Ancient Taoists named it monkey mind. Why? Well, because it is telling you the truth without the mask. It is speaking to you as it is you, not just some ticking clock organ or just some part of you that can be removed and, for heaven's sake, never ever changed. This is who you are. You are emotion. So much from me, and now we go on with scholars. Course of heart meridian. Heart meridian is a yin meridian of arms. It begins in the organ of heart. It descends through middle of abdominal cavity towards the meridian of small intestine, where they reconnect. Other inner branch goes up through throat towards the head, where it ends in the eyeball. From the heart organ, the main branch goes through the lungs towards the armpit, where the outer branch begins. From there, meridian of heart runs on the inner side of the arm towards the fingers, where it ends in the inner corner of the nail of the little finger. This meridian can be useful in the cases of all functional cardiovascular disorders such as hypertension and hypotension, palpitations, vertigo, tachycardia, fainting, angina, feelings of palms being too hot or the whole body too cold, dry throat, and scratching feeling in the throat. It has a strong influence on the thermoregulation. Energy of heart is very much connected with the energy of tongue. It influences the sense of taste. Energy of this meridian has influence on hyperthyroidism. On psychological level, it can be used in the cases of fearfulness, indecision, sadness, depression, slowness, numbness. Now, there are 2 points that I would like to mention on the heart meridian, which I think every serious Qigong practitioner should know and use. First one is heart 3 point, or Shao Hai. This is a high point of heart meridian. It has many indications, more or less in connection with debilitated arm, but I won't list them. What I have found this point useful for is the situation when you are unable to warm yourself up, when you are feeling a bit down or are on the edge of depression because of the emotionally exhausting situations in your life. Thus, it is said this is a major point for the joy of life and is used in the situations of mental depressions because of lifting the vital tonus. The other point is Heart 9 point, Shao Chong. This is a Jing point of heart meridian. This is a point of general tonification and it is useful for reanimation during heart attacks. When heart muscle is weak or a person is in coma, feels fear, anxiety, depression, melancholy, heart pains. Please don't be afraid to squeeze this point when it is necessary. You might save someone's life. The heart is the fire meridian and all others belonging to fire are just protectors and servants of the heart. It is a home or a seat of our spirit or Shen. Shen was considered the emperor in ancient China who didn't do much but something that was very important, keeping the balance between the heaven and the earth. So, emperor as a person attended and performed certain rituals and ceremonies which led to the harmony of the ruling country, whether this harmony was for the society, matters, or for nature, weather, crops. If this have failed, many catastrophic things might have happened, like floods, droughts, low morality, and so on. Similarly, our heart's function is to keep a balance between the heaven and the earth. Otherwise, many difficulties might arise. On the individual level, you might understand the heaven and the earth harmony as harmony between ideas and emotions. If they are in harmony, everything else will be working. But if not, consequences such as mania, delirium, schizophrenia, epilepsy might arise, for example. Blood and home and peace. Blood provides the peaceful rest for Shen. If there is enough blood, Shen is happy at home. However, if the Shen is under pressure, it might influence the production of blood, and in time, health of the heart might be affected. According to traditional Chinese medicine, in ideal circumstances, it embodies space of pure, unattached consciousness. In this case, emotions might come and go, but do not attach to Shen, which radiates out with contentment or joy and compassion. Heart as an organ is a part of middle Dantian area. According to esoteric traditions, it is our main energetic center that connects us with our broader nature, our conscious energy field, and you can name it otherwise, of course. It actually resides in the middle of it. Problems associated with heart meridian and awakening heart fire is usually caused by liver and emotion of anger. However, every emotion might cause heart on fire. If emotions are not calmed and felt and acknowledged by our consciousness. The best technique for this is meditation. However, other techniques like Qigong also work miracles. What do I mean with feeling the emotion? You need to feel it in order for the circulation of energy to continue. Usually what we do is repress our emotions with liver and our will, and therefore stop the circulation. We block the flow and we are unable to live from our contentment and joy and compassion. Why? Because we are stuck in the realm of the liver. This will at the end cause the frustrations and anger, which will help wake up the sleeping energy of the repressed emotions. But this might also hurt our heart organ when the energy is released at sudden and not led properly. That is why the gradual path of Qigong is so suitable for this process of awakening our inner self and self-realization. Empty heat, which is caused by the lack of heart yin energy and is a result of the emotional stress. This might appear together with insomnia, restlessness, anxiety, palpitations, sadness, and frustrations from lungs that might affect the qi of the heart, which might result in shortness of breath and slight palpitations. Furthermore, it can result in heart yang deficiency, which will manifest as chilliness. If there is a lack of kidney yang, it might influence the shortage of heart yang, which will manifest as cold and sore lower back. Any condition that involves heart might also be seen as sweating, since the outer secretion associated with heart is sweat. Nervous sweating, such as sweaty palms, are a classic example of that. This is it for today. Hope you like this video. May the Qi be with you. Bye.